All right, hey VC, I'm Jamie. Welcome back. We are back with another video, and an apology on this one. I originally had made a video on the unboxing of Yes's Close to the Edge, but I had some audio issues with it. Hopefully it's been fixed now, so this won't be an official unboxing since I've already taken it out of the box, but it'll be the next best thing. And actually I'll show you some other things I've picked up as well. So yes, it is out. This is the Super Deluxe box set for Yes and Close to the Edge. This is put out by Atlantic Rhino. So this is one album, the vinyl record, along with 5 CDs and Blu-ray. And I really do love these combo packs from Rhino. I think they're pretty cool. Not everybody is into this kind of a format. Some like vinyl to be really separately from the CDs, although I really enjoy these. And I've enjoyed this reissue series with Yes. Oh, okay, and I put the hype sticker, actually it had a nice big hype sticker, and I put it on, actually on the record sleeve. So we'll get to that. There's that, and then there's all the listings there, and then there's the CDs housed like that, and there's the original album, Yes, Close to the Edge, and then there's the CDs with all the extra goodies, and then the Blu-ray audio right there. So let's take a look at that. I will pop this out here. There's that. And disc 1. And I'll just put this over here. And then there's the Blu-ray, since it's right below that. And this features Steven Wilson Atmos mix from 2025, Steven Wilson 5.1 mix, DTS HDMA, 2025 Steven Wilson stereo remix, 2025 Steven Wilson instrumental mix, and 2025 stereo remaster. There you go. Wow. And this one has actually a nice little sort of inner sleeve to it. And like that. Which I think is interesting, typically not in the CD. And then the rest of the CDs are housed like this. And then CD 2 is the Steven Wilson 2025 remixes and instrumentals. So there you have that. And then CD 3 is rarities. If I can pop that out here. Rarities. Disc 4 is Live at the Rainbow, London, England, 1972. Looks like a December 16th, 1972. Which is great to have some more live stuff there. And then we have it continued on disc 5. And there you go. And then the Blu-ray is the added disc there. So then, of course, revealing the fabulous Roger Dean artwork. Like that. And of course there's also a nice little LP size booklet in here, and of course the vinyl. So we got to take a look at the vinyl. All right, so that kind of pops out like this. There's the booklet there. Very nice. And yeah, I just put the sticker on the sleeve. Whether that was a good idea or not, I do like to keep the hype sticker, and so that was able to peel off the shrink pretty nicely. Definitive version of the 1972 Yes Classic, featuring new remaster of the original album, new Steven Wilson remixes, vocal and instrumental, rare and issued outtakes, early versions and single edits, previously unreleased live tracks from the 1972 Close to the Edge tour, and new Dolby Atmos 5.1 and high-res stereo mixes by Steven Wilson. So that's 1 LP, 5 CDs, and 1 Blu-ray. And simply black vinyl. All right. So let's take a look at the booklet. Not forget that. Not super thick, but very nice artwork here. And of course, there's the band. Arguably the classic lineup of Yes. And is this the best Yes album? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. Is it this? Is it Fragile? Is it the Yes album? What do you think? Many pick this one. Okay, oops. Nice picture of the band there. Okay, and there you have it. Okay, so there's the box set for Yes, Close to the Edge, and I'll show you some other things I've picked up very recently. I'm really a big fan of the Grapefruit label out of the UK. They do a lot of great compilations, and this one came out in 2024, and this spotlights Laurel Canyon. So it's music from Laurel Canyon, 1967 to 1975. It's called I See You Live on Love Street, and just a sample of the artists on here. So it's interesting, as I say, it goes from 67 right through to 75. So you even got artists like Dan Fogelberg, Rita Coolidge, Graham Parsons featured on the last disc. On the early disc, or the first disc, you've got the Monkees, the Doors. Really great selection. And there you can see the artists listed there. And these are just, and they filled the CDs right up. They're just really nice deep dives. I think they're really terrific. So there's the booklet there. We'll take a look at that in just a second. Quick look at the CDs. Oh, I'm missing one of the CDs because I think it's in my CD player. Sorry about that. So there's two of the discs there. Sorry about that. But nifty little booklets that are pretty straightforward. Nice, really nice write-ups on all the artists and the songs. Great little photos there. And as I say, I really enjoy these Grapefruit issues. Oops. As you can see there. And spotlighting a lot of artists that I wasn't quite familiar with, or artists that I really didn't know were associated with Laurel Canyon in California. There's Linda Ronstadt there. Graham Parsons, of course. Carly Simon in there, and some great posters, show posters and whatnot. And there's an example of other stuff you can get on that label. And they're generally quite reasonably priced. And as I say, they really fill up the CDs with a lot of music. And no, they're quite nice. Okay, I've also picked up this one. I haven't had a chance to listen to it. This is Jimmy Page and the Black Crowes. And believe it or not, this is the 25th anniversary of this. This is from the 2000 tour with the Black Crowes, where they hooked up with Jimmy Page. This is called Live at the Greek. So this is the 3 CD set, and this also features all the music and the sound check as well. And it sort of opens up like this. So there's the band, Black Crowes, of course, with Jimmy Page, and then it opens up like this, and there's this little poster that's inside. We'll take a look at that. There's no booklet or anything like that, which I think is a little disappointing. It'd be nice to have some write-ups, you know, since this is a 25th anniversary kind of thing. It'd be nice to have some write-up about it, like some perspective on it. And this will also be, so this is the 3 CD, which is like the complete version. I think there's a highlight, a double album, but I think there's also a 6 vinyl disc set that's released as well. So there's disc 1. Disc 2. And disc 3. Okay, let's take a look at the little poster that's included. I mean, very nice and to have a little poster included in the CD set, which you don't often get anymore. But I think I would have actually preferred some sort of booklet or some sort of write-up. And that's the hype sticker. I just put that on the back of the poster. And the hype sticker says, 25th anniversary 3 CD set from the legendary LA Greek shows. 36 remixed and remastered tracks with 16 never before released Led Zeppelin and Black Crow classics, including Soundcheck. There you go. All right. And here's a nifty little box set that's come out. This is David Hepworth, More Deep 70s. And so there was a 4 CD set originally called the Deep 70s, and it's a real deep dive into music from the 1970s. And so really happy that they decided to put out a second volume. Of course, David Hepworth, noted author, and he's part of the Word in Your Ear podcast you can easily find on YouTube, and this is on Edsel. And so this is the 4-disc set. It's also available as kind of a highlight 2 LP set, but if you want all the great music, it's all on this one. So this one is divided into various categories. Remake, remodel, skinny time music, Americana, and Basing Street Blues. And Basing Street Blues refers to Island Records. I believe Basing Street Blues is named for the home of Island Records, most charismatic of the UK independent record labels. So there you go. I do like one little write-up here. The 70s wasn't simply the most action-packed decade in the history of recorded music. It was also the final decade before we succumbed to the curse of genres. There you go. So the first disc is all cover songs, featuring predominantly 70s, kind of almost into 80s artists. You got the Ramones covering Let's Dance, Devo covering Satisfaction, also the Hollies are featured on here, Thin Lizzy, Joe Cocker, so they're all covers. Skinny Time Music, I think, is pretty self-explanatory. Same with America. And there's Basing Street Blues. Nice variety of artists. And again, it's a deep dive. It's not necessarily hits and that sort of thing. Undiscovered jewels from music's most action-packed decade. And I do like, and I put the hype sticker there. And it says 71 tracks on 4 CDs. The essence of the 70s over 4 themed CDs compiled by David Hepworth, author of the best-selling book 1971, Never a Dull Moment, with track-by-track annotation. And I do like the way they house the CDs. I wish the Jethro Tull series, that's very much in this style, would house their CDs like this, so at least they're a little bit easier to access. So there's disc 1, and then disc 2. It's pretty much the same labeling on everything. If I can do this over here, disc 4 there, and whoop, put that in the other way. Okay, I don't want to fuss with that and waste your time. Okay, let's take a look at the book. And again, it's David Hepworth, so lots of context. Very small pictures on this side, though, for the at least sleeve labels or whatever. But there'll be nice little write-ups all the way through. And I am a big fan of David Hepworth, and I certainly have a number of his books. Hopefully that CD's not going to pop out of there. Okay, there's that. Okay, and I also picked up this one. I want to thank Mike from the VC, who had shown this quite some time ago, and it was always kind of thinking about picking it up, and then finally did. And I haven't had a chance to check it out, but this is the Runaways, and of course featuring Joan Jett and Neon Angels on the Road to Ruin, 1976 to 1978. And so this is a 5-disc set that basically just features the albums. There's no bonus tracks or anything like that. Okay, and so we've got the Runaways, Queens of Noise, live in Japan, Waiting for the Night, and now the Runaways. All right, so it's again clamshell style, and then it just opens up like that. And this is on Cherry Red Records, which I think also is with Grapefruit as well, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty much straightforward sleeves. We'll take a look at the booklet in just a bit. Nice reproductions of the albums. Like that. Queens of Noise, I do have this one on vinyl. Runaways live in Japan. Wow. Runaways Waiting for the Night. Now they're a 4-piece. And now the Runaways. A smiling Joan Jett there. Oh, okay, and let's take a look at the booklet. There we got that. And pretty nice, looks like a lot of information here. Some great vintage photos there. And again, it would have been nice if this was like a sort of a LP size box set or whatever. But, you know, these nifty little clamshell things, I think they seem to be pretty cost effective. So it's kind of nice. They Don't have to be super expensive like that. Okay, there's that. And then one more. Pick this one up. This one had been on my radar for a while. I remember seeing like a little snippet or a trailer on YouTube about this particular box set, but then never came across it until now. So this is Soft Machine, and this is Facelift, France and Holland. And this came out in 2022. The Runaways set came out in, I want to say 2023, something like this. So some of these box sets have been around for a bit. And this is interesting. This is, I haven't had a chance to listen to it. 2 CDs and then 1 DVD that features, I believe, video performances and also audio bonus material. So disc 1 is at Paris, France, and disc 3 of CD is Amsterdam, the Netherlands. And then disc 2, which is the DVD, features a number of the performances from the Paris, France show. And then it says audio bonus material, entire concert from March 2nd, 1970. And that's the Paris show is March 2nd, 1970. The Amsterdam show is January 17th. Oh, okay. And this one is kind of one of those ones that opens up like this. And there's, of course, with the Robert Wyatt, but there's the listing of the band there. And the CDs / DVDs nicely housed. There's that. And I'll just put that here. Then the DVD there. And then the other CD there. And that's kind of the same, or roughly the same pictures behind. Okay, there's that. I don't think we've got all the photos there. Like that. I didn't even fold it back in right. There you go. Okay, so that is going to do it. Quite a lot, quite a number of CDs and at least one vinyl record, but there you go. So again, thanks again. My apologies for audio issues with my past video, but hey, there you go. I'm not a tech. Do appreciate your comments. Again, tell me what you think your favorite Yes album is. Tell me if you're interested in the Jimmy Page and Black Crowes disc. I'm hearing some are not interested in it, others are. And, you know, what do you think of the Runaways, Soft Machine, or even the David Hepworth? Love to hear your comments. Always appreciate them. And we'll chat again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.